Recently I was in America. I was with her. She ended in Swami Sadhusanga. And after I went to see my three brothers. And all of them, they asked me, but what is your payment? What sort of payment do you get for doing this? I said, oh, I've never taken a salary. I said, but for all of us, the real payment is seeing the joyful basic faces of the Vaishnavas, chanting and dancing so happily in kirtan. Seeing happy Vaishnavas is more than all of the gold in the world. Seeing happy Vaishnavas is more than all of the diamonds in the world. You know, in the Bible, there's a book, it's called Corinthians. And the Apostle Paul had established, they were all pioneer preachers. And Paul had gone out, he had established the church in Corinth. And then later, he heard the bhaktas were having problems. And some of them were falling down, and some of them were going back into their paganistic way of life. So there's nice letters from Paul in the Bible. And there's one chapter by Paul on love. And he says one can be the greatest seer of prophecies, but if he doesn't have love, he's of no value. One may speak beautiful philosophy, but if he doesn't have love, there's no value. He carries on like that. There's so many different aspects of a person's life. You can do this, you can see miracles, you can know this, and you can know that, and you can know that. But if you don't have love, what is the value? And he concludes by saying that there are so many things that one can attain. But he says the two greatest things, I'm having a senior moment now, if anybody knows it, help me. He says, faith, hope, and love. Those are the three greatest things we can attain. And he says, my conclusion is that love is the greatest. So when we see devotees experiencing joy and becoming free from all of their bodily designations and bodily pains and mental problems, and just smiling and beaming in ecstasy, for us that's the most wonderful experience in life. And we should always remember that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world to give us prema. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Kaviraj Goswami's Mangalacharanam, he says, Anarpita Chirim Charat Kurunaya Vatirna Kalau Samarpaitam Vinata Ujvala Rasam Sabhakti Priyam. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he rose like the moon in the womb of Sachidevi to dissipate the darkness of Kali. And he's known as the Karuna Avatar, the most merciful of all presentations of Krishna, because he came to give something that no example of Krishna had ever given before, and that was the love that's experienced by the devotees in Goloka Vrindavan to us. And Mahaprabhu knew that everybody down here was so fallen in Kali Yuga. He didn't care. He didn't discriminate. He and the Panchatattva broke the seal on the storehouse of love, and they drank and they drank and they drank. And then when they became thoroughly intoxicated with love, they turned to everyone else and they said, please drink with me. Please drink. You drink. You drink. You drink. And all of our acharyas and our Guru Parampara, they've shared that same love. And certainly Srila Prabhupada was the embodiment of the love and the compassion and the humanity of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And all of your spiritual masters, they carry that from Srila Prabhupada. And our business is to learn to love and learn to share love. Srila Prabhupada would always say that the innermost desire of the heart is just to be loved and to give love. That's what we all want the most. So that's what we need to do. Naturally, we give people Harinam Sankirtan, and that will, start a path that people, clear the path, open the path, so that people can gradually proceed to the spiritual world. But we have to remember, dear devotees, that, this talking about love and compassion and humanity, this is not just for the people that we meet on the streets, the people that we sell books to, or like that. It's meant for all within ourselves as well. We should learn to be more kind to one another. We should learn to be more loving. We should learn to be ready to give without expecting anything in return. And we have to be humane, like Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are. Just think, Prabhupada in New York, surrounded by all of those crazy young people. Srila Prabhupada didn't care. Srila Prabhupada saw that everybody was a part and parcel of Krishna. Mame Aksa Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manakshasta Indriyani Prakriti Karshiti. Every living being in this world is a part of Krishna. And just as Krishna is eternal, full of knowledge and bliss, we are meant to be eternal, full of knowledge and bliss. But having come in touch with the material nature, we only suffer. Krishna says, Manakshasta Indriyani Prakriti Karshiti. When they live in Prakriti Stan, or the material world, only mind and senses giving everybody problems. Hard struggle, Karshiti. So if everybody's suffering, what should we do? If, our Kinshana is suffering, what should we do? We should show them compassion and love. Try to help. If our yogi is suffering, if our Anjan Sutta is suffering, if any of you, everybody needs more and more compassion and love. So Harinam like this, it really sort of cultivates the field of your heart for love. Doing Harinam like this and dancing, it opens your heart. So that when you look inside, you can just understand all I want is love and to be loved, and the ultimate expression of that is to love and serve Krishna. So please, always go on having Harinam like this. And always remember more kindness, more kindness, more kindness, more compassion, more feelings of love for everyone. One of my disciples from the UK arrived yesterday. She's a sort of middle-aged mother. 2 daughters she brought. She said the devotee that received her at the airport immediately gave her a hug. She said, "It's really like a loving family here." So this we need more and more and more. I mean, not that we just go around and start hugging people. I can't do that. That we care more and kinder to everyone. All right, we should go to sleep. Thank you all very, very much. Vrindavana is another one of my homes. I joined the movement in Buffalo, New York. I only stayed there for 1.5 years. Then I went to Toronto and I stayed there for 5 years. And I went to India. And then in '79, I came across to Italy. And my director sent me to some, interesting places at that time for preaching. But Italy was our base, and Vrindavana was our base. And when the second place that I went to, and the government told me, "Shalom, vitrahot." Shalom, goodbye, don't come back. And I was here in Vrindavana from November till about Janmashtami 1 year. And we just had a beautiful, loving, happy family. It was like amazing. And many of those devotees are still here. And they're still sharing that love and that mood. So thank you all for inviting me to one of my homes. And we will see everyone tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Buenas noches. Buenas noches.